There was no denying it any longer. My wife officially worked for Burning Man. This meant that the endless raves and pyrotechnic dreams would be fading off into the horizon. Meeting Man would become the new reality, and she needed transportation. Given the unflattering and limiting proposition of a bicycle, I offered a solution. She recoiled in fear as I pointed to the ugly duckling that I suggested become her chariot. Against her better judgment, she entrusted me to the task of training the misfit for its new role. Sebastian had a difficult life. Being the bastard child of a dump truck and a tricycle, he never really fit in. He had difficulty from the beginning. He needed help, even with the most basic tasks that were simple and straightforward for other children. Even trying to load himself on a trailer, the ramps provided absolutely no support for his front tire. Then one day, I came across Sebastian, and seeing his fortitude in the face of struggle and the fact that he had survived since the mid-80s, even when bands like Twisted Sister are all but forgotten, I did what only a loving forklift could do and picked him up and took him home. Time had not been easy on him. Both of his clutches were broken, and he eventually even needed an engine transplant. However, he prospered on the farm, never complaining, using his 10 horsepower in a way that bigger machines would envy. Then one chilly Christmas Eve, out of the shop I came to say, "Sebastian, with your frame so light, can I cannibalize you for my vision tonight?" Then all the other children would have loved him, had they not years ago been ground up and melted down for scrap metal. Sebastian, inspired by trains, yet insufficient in every possible way, I fired up SolidWorks and designed a Fury Road-inspired cowcatcher for his front end. He would never be a real train, but he would finally get the love he deserved. After ripping the model out of CAD and degrading the file to a DXF, I downloaded what was left and put it into the CAD computer and let the plasma cutter do its dirty work. Onto the welding table and a glimmer of light, the cowcatcher was forged out of darkness and welded together almost straight. Mounted on his front end, he was so excited to show off his new attachment that it immediately went off to climb the first dirt pile he saw and claim king of the hill. He quickly ran into the pile instead of going up it and became stuck and embarrassed. Excitement quickly turned to depression, and he cried himself to sleep. The rest of the story gets a little blurry. However, Sebastian's spirit will live on forever, or at least until he's recycled.